Hello, Spookybunns. I regret to inform that I am an idiot. Oh, I forgot to hit the go live button, so I've just not been on live. Hello. I've not been live on YouTube since I started, which is like 3 or 4 minutes ago. I love that for me. I love that for me. You like select schedule broadcast and then you click start streaming, and I forget that sometimes a cute little go live button appears and you have to click that. And you are not live until you do that. What up, Yugi? Hey, how's it going? How's it hanging? Hello, Super. Hello, Rando. Hello, Matthew. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to move my mic. I'm so sorry. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Tired? I get you. Hi, Yugi. Hello! I'm gonna goof around with my model a little bit real quick. Just a whittle. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Hi! Oh my god, thank you! Oh my goodness. Great googly moogly. Oh, that seems to have fixed a lot. Okay, let me do a little calibrate boy. Is anyone else on YouTube? No, you're alone forever and ever. Let's see. Will I lag out? We shall find out. So it's nice and dark. Can't see anything. So I have a couple options here on this fine Thursday. So I could do this house, which is the one that I have set as my main at the moment. So I could decorate that one, or I could buy a house and do a new house. Well, there's a whole car in that. Oh, thanks, cutie pie! Gassy bunch. Do I do my main house, or do I buy a new house and start that? Speak now or forever hold your peas. I miss health food. Right, I haven't done it in a hot minute, so I figured I'd bring it back. I also almost forgot the stream. So I started a little late. Teehee. Hey girl, hey. Hi! How have you been? Screw it. I'm gonna buy this one. It's nice and expensive, and I'll figure out what to do with it. And then I might go back to the main one. Missed you. Oh, I miss you too. Have you been, honey bunny? I've been okay. Actually, not so bad. I'm very, very cheesed to say that I am almost cleared out of commissions and such. Hard-working bun out here. I just have like 2 live 2D commissions and then a VTuber commission, but it's the art. I'm glad that you love it, Matt. We stand a protective. Oh, oh my god, thank you. Wondering about that, Seth. She hasn't played with you in a while. Not even playing with me anymore. Life's rough. I'll let you play with me for $1 billion. How does that sound? Oh, this is an interesting build. Am I too big? It's fine, you could say it. You'd never be able to pay that amount. Leave my broke ass alone. Hey, there's a little chalkboard doodad. Menu board oddities. Word. Okay, let's do a little look-see. Take a little tour of this place. We got bullshit, broken glass. Are there flies in there? What is happening? Oh my god, there are flies. I've never seen that before. Hello? Thank you for following. Welcome. Climb out of hell, but you are a frog trying to do parkour. That sounds fun, actually. Alright, we got a cute kitchen, a cute pantry. What is this supposed to be? Like a dishwashing station? Hell if I know. Skedaddle over yonder. This is the entrance that you could totally get out of. Got our concession stand for the movies. Room 1. A totally banging bathroom. I love this. They said fuck wiping. I'm using my hand. It's no problem, I'll just rinse it off. And then the water doesn't work. And they go, fuck it. Wipe their hand all over it. I just love how the toilet looks like it's blown up. It freaking exploded. Wasn't me! Crash out and break the sink with your poop hands. What did you do in the back? That wasn't me! It wasn't me! I'm never beating the turd allegations. This is an interesting room. Like a film room. Another theater room. What's in here? Those dumbass chairs in the way. What's in here? Oh, it's like a yeah, the little projector. Okay. Okay, cute. Isn't there supposed to be... Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, another bathroom. Grim. Positively grim. Do rabbits furry shit? What? Cute little film room. Another bathroom. Not as bad as the bottom floor. What's in here? Oh, it's another one. Okay, the projector's in room. Is this it? This is a meat fury. Do rabbits fury shit? You want to find out? Projectile style. I just have to clear this place out. Ping, 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 ping. Jerps is Tyler, by the way. Oh, hi. Are you guys like in call watching me right now? I'm gonna get nervous. I'm gonna get nervous. No pressure. Please don't judge me. I'm just a little guy. I'm not a pro. I'm not uh a cool guy who does cool guy things. I just draw and yap sometimes. And on a rare occasion I play video games. You're a pro friend? Stop, you're gonna make me look like a weakling in front of the boys. Who are the boys? I have no idea, but I gotta maintain my pristine manly aura. Hardcore pro boss. Thank you, exactly. You have an aura? Stop! I have tons of aura. It's a smell aura. Stop. It's not a smell aura. I'll have you know that bunny poops are not smelly, they're small and compact, and it's just like recycled hay, okay? There's no bunny poop stench. They're just cute little pellets. Why do I know that? You think I'm just gonna exist and not know my own species, bro? Of course I know. A rabbit master. Don't eat the hay. boy, oh boy. I sure do love gluten, but gluten does not love me back. These putrid toilets. This implies you're comparing bunny poop to human poop. Yeah, and? Problem, ossifer? What are you, the poop police? The fecal facilitator? The dung dominator? I'm not the one sniffing poop in my downtime. I'm not sniffing poop. At what point am I sniffing? I'm just okay. Have you ever even been around a rabbit? A bun? It's not like you gotta shove your head down and sniff, dude. You'll just exist and know that they are not stinky. Well, maybe like where they piss would stink, but I've been around you. I don't stink. I don't stink. I'll have you know I bathed once. Pink, 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 pink. I never implied you did stink. Then why'd you say you've been around me? Acting like you know my smell. Just said your bunny had been around. Exhibit A, I don't stink. I smell like fruit. That's a lie. I do not smell like fruit. I don't know what I smell like though. Is that because you are a fruit? I need to save up some dollary due so I could come back to Final Fantasy 14 and partake in bun hats. I'm under the impression that all hats should work, and if they don't, I'm gonna be so mad. Like how they rolled out, what is it? Like hairstyles and the clothes that are not gender locked. It's like a little bit here, a little bit there. If it's like that, I'm gonna be so mad. Sub benches squeed. Smells like beef. If an XIV stream, I would totally do it if I were subs. Tee. Squiddy, squiddy, squiddy. You're gonna commit. Exactly. Greetings, Binkert. Hello, sweetie. Essie would never have ass up then. Teehee. Teehee. Small indie company. I just like being a cute bunny lady and seeing other cute ladies. Bred any good wives lately is crazy. At least buy him a drink first. Damn. I bet this is the kind of theater that Paul Pee Wee Rubin got caught jorking it in. Ew. God, that reminds me, a brief period of time I was in community college. There was, this was lore. There was lore. There's some regular characters that would appear in the student lounge. And apparently, this one guy was caught jorking it in this, like, theatery-ish looking area. And anywho, somebody was jorking it in the bathrooms, in the men's bathrooms down there. And apparently it got so bad they had to like put up a flyer and advise them not to do that, like to do that at home, because I guess there was so much content that the toilets were having problems flushing. It's just so god awful. It's so bad. Weak ass toilets. I'm sorry, should they be stronger for that kind of reason? Can I fix this, or do I have to sell it? I do, I have to sell it, okay. I will come back to that. We had to put up a sign too? God. I can't imagine doing that in a well, actually, never mind, yes I can, because people are freaks. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. Some people are into that sort of thing. I'm not personally. I'm not gonna chill out in a near public environment and kind of wait to be walked in on. Like that thrill is not for me. I guess I'm not gonna shame necessarily anybody who does, but actually yes I am gonna shame them. Do that at home, dude. If you want the thrill of being seen, just there's websites for that. You don't have to do that there. You really don't. Boy, oh boy. In the schools in the UK, we got a toilet roll wet and then yeet it at the ceiling and it just stays there. What the freak? Same, that's what TP is for? Some dude in my school actually logged on to a certain hub site on his school account. No, you're just doing that on purpose at that point, bro. You know, one thing I'm surprised a little bit that I never got caught doing was, in my computer classes, when they would, like, I don't know, make us do this, that, or the other thing, I would be a little smart ass and I would go into where you type the URL, you know, the search bar, and I would, like, put naughty words in it, and I would, like, call the teacher a bitch and other things. No one ever noticed or pointed it out. You'd think in a class made for computers that, I don't know, they check that sort of thing, but, you know, who knows? Who knows? CoolMathGames.com. Definitely irregular. Those were the days, boy! I don't know how true it is, but I heard that Planned Parenthood is under threat of being defunded by ya boy, the big Donald T. Which is pretty lame. People really misunderstand the purpose of Planned Parenthood, and it's kind of stinky if I do say so myself. It's pretty lame. Oh. I see stuff like that, and then I'm like, please say psych rant now. Please say psych RN. I really, really hope he doesn't come for birth control, because I'm gonna be so screwed. I will definitely become a big bitch about it. If it ever occurs. Can I sell this? Oh, I could sell the letters. But not the sign. I'm being blinded by the sun. I need some sunglasses. Unplanned it is then. Unplanned parenthood. I mean, you can always make new centers with the purpose of just giving normal healthcare. I mean, that's part of what Planned Parenthood did. I mean, it's not quite a doctor's office, and they're, I mean, you wouldn't go there for a cold. But, like, you know, sexual health concerns. I mean, you could just go to your normal doctor for it, but I mean, you could also just go there and they specialize in that sort of thing. That is their literal job. Just messes up stuff for his own sick enjoyment at this point. I'll be bitching with you. Yeehaw! Not fun fact, giraffes are considered an endangered species with only 17,000 left in the wild, a roughly 1,300% drop since the 19th century. Not the giraffes! I love those guys! Don't worry, I'll smuggle you all in birth control. Word. I love giraffes. gonna start my giraffe breeding operation now. Can't be having the giraffes go. Not like this. Petrol Lover is also a really cool username, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry I lie there, fine. You wouldn't lie on the internet. You wouldn't. Nobody lies on the internet. I've been on the internet a couple of times, and I can confirm nobody lies on the internet. They aren't endangered, but they're not doing too well either. Did anyone see that study on why their necks are so long? No, but I thought it was to reach the trees. You know, to eat the tall leaves. For survival. Because they have smelly feet? Sasak RN. Maybe Yuki should develop a tall neck then? There's things called bushes. There's little farms, there's lettuce. You know, you could just go up to a raspberry bush, nibble on that. I don't need a long neck. I can reach what's important. My feet are not smelly. I wash my feet. This is not a cope. I'd let you sniff them right now. Actually, I take that back. This scenario seems really unideal. Frickin' frick. I filled my bag. I don't like making trips. Sniff? No! No sniff! It was a bluff. Please don't sniff. Wee. Why is the hammer not bonking with more force faster? Frickin', then you make a frickin' hammer bonk animation then. I've seen some VTuber riggers who will rig a bonk that actually like bonks the head shape. It's pretty funny. What's not funny is having to make multiple trips with the trash bags. Oh, I missed this room. Yay. You wouldn't? Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. Yep, I'm sure you wouldn't. Denting, yeah, that sounds perfect for you when you get sidetracked again. Man, make a bonk rig that dents your head the more it hits. Maybe someday. Someday when I can afford to renew my Live 2D subscription. Guess who doesn't have Live 2D right meow? It's me! Living under the bridge experience again. Nani? Yugi pictured outside for the first time. Shut the frick up. I'm definitely a grass toucher. I've touched like 3 whole grasses in my entire life, dude. You can't even compare. Don't give me any sass. Can I reach? Nope. Oh, so you touch grass, name 3 of them? Definitely. Blade 1, Blade 2, Blade 3. Got him. Let's see you try. No! Every time she goes outside, we get more Bigfoot footage. Coincidence? I think not. It's so over, Bun Bros. I'll do the vacuuming first.
Bruh.
Incoming vacuum. All I do is suck. Suck, 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 suck. I'm sure I got it all. Suck, 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 suck. I be sucking these little glass shard things. And broken glass. More broken glass. Suck, 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 suck. Her being Bigfoot implies she's not smelly. Well, isn't Bigfoot smelly? Wait a minute. Is a Sasquatch the same thing as Bigfoot? What would the plural of a Sasquatch be? Cause Sasquatches feels bad on the mouth, I think. Sasquatchi. Sasquatchy. Sasquatchies. Sasquatchy in Canada. What? Also, I'm getting rid of this. Get your ugly ass out of my sight. You ever say that to yourself when you look in the mirror? Well, stop doing it. 'Cause you're beautiful. Bigfoot, are we talking about? Sasquatters. Yeah, I think I like that one. Sasquatters. Ping, ping, ping. How are you doing, low? How low can you go? Seth Squatch. Seth Squash. Seth Squatch is so real. It really is. Years of marriage. Without me? Wait, is there any sucking to be done in here? I don't see any suckable bits. The words I just said just computed. I take it back. My wording. Oh, look at this rat bastard. Be gone, thought. Wait, can I make it into the trash bag? What the frick? Alright, let's try again. No, that's... Let me try it, let me try it. So close. I was staring at the screen with a straight face while you said all that, Yuki. I guess it's just an average Tuesday. In the Yuki Buns verse. Right, let's try again. Come on. All I know is pain. Pain. Agony. Torment. I think I'm done sucking, now I can start scrubbing. Imagine that's how my streams become famous. I don't think my streams will ever become famous. Not that I'm complaining. I don't have famous vibes. I have weird niche weirdo, weird vibes. Oh, I hate when it's all glowy like that. It looks like piss stains. Toxic radiation piss stains. They should recycle you because you're straight trash? That doesn't sound very nice. For some reason, my favorite part of this game is cleaning. Satisfies my brain greatly. I feel like it's more of a diss on us than you. My bad. I'll throw myself in the garbage. Where I belong. I don't get why these stains are all white. It's more cursed than the glowing. Well, that's because I'm spraying them with cleaning solution. So I can scrub them all down. And the scrubbing sound makes me sleepy. Gotta awaken Night Saber. Did you hear what Arkansas is doing? No, what is Arkansas doing? Piss beam, go! Oops. Oh. Just a little bit I missed there. They're making a white only town! Oh my god. Keep me up to date with the results. Wasn't there a black town as well? They called it Hope or something? Maybe. America is one of those places where I just cannot envision something like that happening. Yet it does happen, and it's not super infrequent. Like you could just go out there and have a little society out in the woods or something. Looking at you, Colts. Not even surprised. Can I have a town where the whites only, white people aren't allowed? In my personal onion, their strategy is lacking. Because if you really go whites only, I feel like that just sets them up for trouble. They gotta call it something else, like, cousin fuckers only. Then I think in that case it will truly only be a white community. And they won't get, like, a severe backlash. I mean, they'll still get backlash, but... Cousin fuckers only so Alabama. Well, the thing with Alabama is, like, it's not restricted to those kinds of people. It's just kind of normal to some people. Well, that's what you gotta own it. You gotta full send it. That's how you're gonna keep strangers out of your town. I mean, definitely because of the family trees being circles, but you know, one big circle. Kissing Cousins Club? Oh my god, stop. Are they all the same race? I can't say it's super normal. Not that it doesn't happen, but I can't say it's super normal for any other group of individuals in the US to partake in such festivities. Such questionable festivities. I don't know, I didn't get that far. Oh my gosh, do you guys know how there's like a genre of minor enjoyers that refer to themselves as minor attracted persons and act like they are a protected group and try to claim their own like flag and stuff as if they're like part of the LGBTQ. Pretty sure I've seen that for cousin enjoyers as well. Oh, this is a good world. Very great, perfect world. Everything's good all the time. Everything's awesome. Fortunately, I do know about those freaks. Rest in peace. Freaks derogatory. Oh, the four minorities of maps. This is why the UK needs guns. T. Did everybody else see the documentary of the guy that like claims he's a minor attracted person? I think he's like the guy who might have spearheaded the movement, but I'm not positive. There was like a documentary, and he looks amazing. He looks kind of like how you'd expect him to, to be honest. And he's like, I would never hurt a child, blah blah blah. I need my community to be understood and respected. I'm like, uh-huh. The UK government should just give me a gun. They're actually the only person I trust with a gun. Email. He looks like the guy from the movie The Whale. I don't know. Okay, now I want to look it up. Give me a second. This is for science. We're gonna laugh and cringe together as a class. Oh no. Oh dear heavens. Okay, so I typed in minor attracted persons into YouTube search, and the first result was interview. So I was like, screw it, I'll click on that. I'll probably find them. And there is a lot. There's a lot of results that are not what I'm looking for. That's a little concerning. Okay, this guy looks like the same guy, but he's bald, and I don't remember him being bald. I want to say that that might be it, but I'm not sure. Could have swore it was on YouTube. Starts off, I would rather die a virgin. Good start. I put a cute little crop on it so it looks less ugly. Here, good enough. Good enough. Let's enjoy some great MAP ambiance.
A virgin than, harm a child or do anything that's gonna hurt anybody.
Never offended.
Right.
Never. You're not on the registry.
Right.
Nothing on your record.
Nothing on my record. I've never been. I mean, I've got speeding tickets. That's the biggest issue, is not the sexual part of it. It's the emotional part of it. It's the part where, like, if I get to know a child, I fall in love with them. And then, as you can imagine, that you can't, there's nothing you can do with that. It's not like with an adult, you know, you can never reconcile it.
Have you fallen in love with a child before?
I have.
Hey, I'm Andrew Hales. Welcome to another edition of Chatting With. Today I'm here with Todd.
Hello.
What happened to your arm?
Okay, so it was a congenital birth defect. So I was born without it.
Virtuous pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
When did you figure out that you were attracted to kids?
The first inkling that I got of it was really in 6th grade. I can remember sitting around a desk with some of my friends, and for some reason there was nobody else in the classroom. We were working on a project. And, you know, as boys that age do, the subject of, you know, which girl in class was attractive came up. Mm-hmm. And all of the other boys basically agreed that there's this one girl who was the most developed girl in the classroom, was the most attractive. And I didn't say anything because the girl I liked was the least developed girl in the class. So I thought, wait a minute, I'm the odd guy out here. I'm not gonna say anything. And then, so it was kind of like, well, I was attracted to this girl in the class who was petite and not, you know, very well developed. But I didn't really think a whole lot about it at the time. You know, we were both the same age. But then about a year later, I was in 7th grade, and I can remember a neighbor came to visit. I was staying at my grandparents' house at the time, and a neighbor came to visit my grandfather with his 7-year-old daughter. And I can remember her walking into the room that was adjacent to the living room, and I looked up at her, and I just was like mesmerized by her beauty. And that's kind of when I first started to realize, wait a minute, my attractions go way lower than what I thought they did. I went through a couple of years of denial and kind of back and forth on it, but eventually, probably about the age of 16,
I'm frowning.
basically started to
like cringing,
You
actually.
never liked normal girls your age?
Not really. I had a chance to, of course, I was pretty much a loner in high school anyway, and kind of a, you know, recluse even then. You know, I really am right now. I'm definitely like not a very outgoing type of person, but even then I was more, you know, an introvert, and I stayed home a lot, and I didn't really date. I didn't do anything until I was out of high school. So my very first date, I was 18, and it was, you know, like a niece of a friend of my parents or something like that. We went to a Halloween party.
In suspension?
We came back to my house, made out a little bit, and then I kind of realized this isn't working. You know,
You just weren't into it.
Yeah, there was just no chemistry there.
Well, that's normal. Did you try a different girl?
I did, actually did. And here's the interesting thing, because that girl, she was, you know, what I would call pretty well developed for her age. By the time I was 20, this girl, I was working at Kmart at the time, and I was working checkout, and this girl came through my line, and I was 20, and she asked me.
Violence is severely underrated.
She actually was 6 years older than me, which is interesting. She was 26, but she was very petite, very small, so she kind of had the body structure, and I thought, well, maybe this will work. But we dated for 3 weeks, and you know, I was really, I don't know what I was hesitant to have any sort of sexual relation with her because I just didn't know if it was going to work.
You still weren't aroused.
Right, and she was one of those girls that, you know, this was like the tail end of the.
I don't think this is the documentary I was looking for, but I think this is the same guy.
Early 90s, so it was, you know, that still the big hair and the, you know, that look, and that's not a good look for me. Like you know.
Sure.
So yeah. So about the time we finally, you know, decided to try something, it didn't work as I expected it wouldn't, and that was pretty much the end of it. I figured at that point, this is not going to work because, you know,
Fun name for a chicken.
At that time,
Nugget.
I started to realize that any girl that was post-pubescent, you know, I had no attraction to, or very little attraction to.
When did you first come out?
Come out,
Again, it
bro.
was kind of a gradual process. The first person I ever came out to was a high school friend of mine, and he was a gay friend of mine, and so I kind of felt like, you know, he would understand it, you know, if anybody did. And this was back
What
in
the
90s,
fuck?
Or, well, it would have been late 80s, early, yeah, like 89, 90, somewhere in
Oh,
there.
if anybody's gonna get being attracted to kids, it's definitely gonna be a gay person, bro.
Yeah,
What?
about like I expected he would. He was very accepting.
Okay.
Because I told him, you know, yeah, I have the attraction, but I don't want to act on it. I don't want to do anything with it. So, you know.
Okay.
And like I said, he was pretty accepting. Then probably the next person that I came out to was my sister, and I did that through a letter. And it was a lot harder.
Yeah.
Because basically that was a confession to the whole family, right? I mean, I told my sister,
Okay.
knew she was going to tell the rest of the family, and it was kind of my way of
Telling everyone.
telling everybody in the family. And it went about as I expected it was going to go, which was a whole lot of denial, a whole lot of people kind of, you know, like I got into some arguments with my mom over it. And even today, it's like, you know, I have members of my family that can't accept it, they don't deal with it. But I do also have a lot of support from my family, so.
But you do want to be public about it for what reason?
Well, there's a few reasons. For one thing, you know, anybody who's ever had a kind of a dark secret like this can probably tell you that that kind of thing can be hard to live with.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll say.
Basically, yeah, because you're basically presenting a false front, a false face to society. It's kind of like lying.
Yeah.
You know, and if, you know, for me,
So my family
I've
says
always
something
been
like
one
that
of
and
those
put them in a
people that
coma.
I don't like lying to myself, you know, and I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how I got, you know, the only way that I think, you know, people didn't figure it out sooner is that, like, you know, they didn't want to. It was one of those things where people, you know, I think my friends and family just didn't want to see it, but the signs were there, you know. I think.
Wait,
The
what kind of
signs.
Like, you know, for example, like some of the artwork that I did was, you know, although always about little, you know, it was little girls or, you know, usually like in fantasy things like fairies, I did that.
All right.
And I would collect, you know, I had art on my walls, like, you know.
Where's the Bay Harbor Butcher when you need him,
Yeah.
bro?
So, you know, and I clearly wasn't gay, so, you know,
Sure.
I don't know. To me, that's kind of like, and the other thing is, you know, being that I was very kind of awkward around most adults at that time, but like I could be around kids, and it was, you know, I just was natural with them.
Yeah.
And even my mom commented one time that, you know, I was over at a friend's house and friends of theirs, and I was just kind of sitting there just to myself, and their son or daughter, whatever, came over, and they had their granddaughter with them, who was I think about 8 or 9. And my mom said to her friend, "See how he lights up when a kid comes in the room, you know?" Because it's just like that. I just responded to that.
All right.
I don't know. It's there's something to map, you know, sexuality or whatever. That's this is one of the things people misunderstand. They think that it's all like one-dimensional.
Right.
You know,
What?
it's just all purely sexual. It's not. It's like anybody. There's like an emotional component to it. A lot of times, you know, for me, like the biggest issue is not the sexual part of it. It's the emotional part of it. It's the part where, like, if I get to know a child, I fall in love with them, and then, as you can imagine, that you can't. There's nothing you can do with that. It's not like with an adult, you know, you can never reconcile it.
Have you fallen in love with a child before?
I have.
It was.
What does he mean? You can
was
never
it niece
reconcile that.
Well,
What?
no, it was a young girl that was the daughter of friends of my parents.
Okay, and you're okay having that on camera?
Yeah, I mean, obviously nothing came of it. It's not,
Right,
you know, that's but I'm saying that's I think for a lot of maps, that is the hard part of dealing with this, because, you know, people go, oh, you can't, you know, you have a hard time controlling yourself. You're gonna, you know, you're destined to offend. I don't think that's true for most maps. I think most maps can control their sexuality just fine. It's not really. It's like anybody, you know.
Hold
it's
on,
like
map.
minor attracted person. We usually go by. Some of us go by that. Some of us go, you know.
Verped, ethical.
Yeah.
Ethical ped or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethical
What
ped.
What are some of the goals that you're trying to accomplish?
Oh, okay. Well, this kind of ties back to the reason why I'm out.
Right.
First and foremost, I want young maps to understand, you know, that they're not doomed to offend. That's nonsense. That's a myth.
Mm-hmm.
And
Doomed to
I fear
offend.
that a lot of times kids that are dealing with a sexuality, that becomes self-fulfilling prophecy, you know, for them. Like, they internalize that message, and, you know, well, I'm destined to offend anyway, so, you know, whatever. Like, that's not true. So I want to, and also just to give them support, because, you know I can remember what it was like being 16, 17, 18, dealing with that sexuality and not having anybody to turn to, and not having anybody I can talk
Sexuality.
about it with.
It's not about sex, he says.
so
Calls it a sexuality. Okay, dude.
And the other part of it is that I want to show society, yes, non-offending maps exist. We are out there.
Yeah.
You know, and most of us are, you know, they don't want to come out because they have families, or, you know, for some reason it jeopardizes their job or whatever, you know. Because of the stigma,
The stigma.
are afraid to come out.
Stigma balls.
Did you ever try to make it go away? Or I don't know, just try to...
Yeah. I've tried to, especially during my college years, because right before I graduated college in 2003, I was like, I kind of went to college late.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start going until I was 25, and I graduated when I was about 30.
Mm-hmm.
And so the last couple of years,
Lolly enjoyers on Twitter be
really
like,
weird place. I was smoking a lot of weed.
Mm-hmm.
I was just
Smoke weed every day.
to change who I was, you know, and because I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm down to the wire now, and I'm about to go out into the world and have to be a professional and do all this stuff. I need to get serious about this and try to, you know, change my sexuality, or at least make it where I can live with somebody, you know.
Yeah.
hi, spooky
And,
cookie.
so that's, I tried to do that.
Yeah.
And it backfired horribly, because basically, you know, I was like, you know, trying to, the comparison that I usually
Trying to
use.
force it, yeah.
Yeah, you're forcing it, and it's kind of like taking a rubber band and pulling it, and eventually that rubber band is going to snap, right? I mean, you can only pull it so far.
I don't want to hear about him snapping.
Sexuality is something that's, you know, part of your nature. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. I would rather die a virgin than, you know, harm a child or do anything that's gonna hurt anybody. And
Why can't I sell this?
Also, you know, I'm in a way,
Wanna move it, what the
like
frick?
Like I said, I'm modeling that it's possible for maps to live a celibate life. It's entirely possible. It's not easy. It comes with all sorts of complications. I mean, you know, there's, you know,
This
the main
sucks.
one being just dealing with the loneliness of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not having you know, most people, they have, gay or straight, you know, you have somebody you can talk to every day. That's your partner that you can, you know,
Right.
And you know me, I live alone, but I've lived that way for a long time, and I'm kind of used to it now. So,
There are
uh,
links.
So you mentioned in the Barcross video
I
that
cannot sell
you were abused, you were fondled for a
in
second
this building
when you were 11 or
outside
something,
of
7,
yeah.
and then you
career
said
mode.
that there might have been some other contributing factors.
Yeah.
Like what else? What were those factors?
Okay, so my theory on the development of sexualities, at least like, I feel like, you know,
Here for
a genetic
this.
component that probably pushes people one way or another, but it doesn't it's not the overall determining factor. Like it might push somebody, like it's a, you know, there may be like, you know, the standard default.
Wow, this really sucks.
Normative sexuality for most people. There may be genetic mutations that kind of push people in other directions, but I believe that really it's a combination of genetics and environment that create somebody's sexuality. So I don't believe that just because somebody was sexually molested, that necessarily means they're going to be a pedophile. Obviously, that happens all the time, and not everybody who it happens to becomes a pedophile, but some people do. It's higher than the average of people who aren't.
Okay.
So that suggests to me that it's a factor. But I don't
You think that the interviewer guy is like
in
holding
my
himself
case,
back from
what
throwing
happened is
punches?
I ended up kind of identifying with my abuser in a way because I can remember being 11 years old and sitting there in the back of my dad's Jeep. He had a Jeep at the time. He was driving, and he had a friend in the passenger seat. And the story came over the radio about like a local child who had been sexually abused. Like there wasn't a lot of details. I mean, it was a news story. And I can remember my dad saying to his friend something like, "They should take people like that and put weights on their testicles till they're crushed." And I
Agree.
was horrified by that because I was like, well, you know, my dad did not know. As far as I know, I don't think he was aware at that time of my own abuse because I hadn't really talked about it. The only person that really knew, as far as I know, was my grandmother because she was the only one that I had told up till that point. But anyway, so where was I?
So yeah, in the car with your dad, he says that, yeah.
And he says that, and I'm sitting there going, you know, I'm filtering it through my own experience, and I can remember I kind of liked my abuser, even though he touched me. You know, he didn't hurt me. It was just touching.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it was a little weird. It was something where I
Of the dad, not the guy.
that's
Yep,
unusual.
agree.
You know, that's not something that usually happens, but at the same time, I didn't really make much of it at the time, and I kind of feel like maybe if certain things didn't happen, that I might have been able to get past that. But I think because of certain events that happened afterward that kind of like pulled me back towards it and kind of made me sort of obsess about it in a way. And I don't think those kind of experiences are the same for everybody. I do think that, you know, there's probably like for some maps, I know they had a very, very sexual childhood. Like they were sexual with a lot of other kids. And so, I mean, you know, that might be a factor. Some of them were actually like way more severely abused than I was, and they still ended up a map. So I don't know. It's you know, it's hard to say. You know, it's one thing or the other. I think it's really a combination of factors that make people.
The FBI needs to lock in. Stop targeting the hub.
Are they asking if I've had counseling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually in counseling now. In fact, I had a counseling session yesterday, or well, I was supposed to.
Okay.
It got canceled, but I did see my nurse. I got my meds.
How long have you been going to counseling?
This last time since January of this year, so almost a full year.
Are they trying to like correct your orientation, or
no? They don't. They don't do that. They can't do that anyway. They know they can't do that. It's what they do is they just provide support. You know, and I was there mainly for depression. Anyway, so,
Okay.
What meds? Okay, sorry. What was it?
Yeah, they don't, like, there's this misconception.
Yeah, sorry, let's pause for a sec.
It's fine. Oh. It's fine.
Misconception.
Yeah.
What is there to misconceptualize, sir?
Okay. Yeah. Is it it's a misconception.
There's a misconception that maps who go into counseling, like, they can be cured. Like, like somehow they expect counselors to...
I have heard that they cannot be rehabilitated.
And a lot of that comes down to this idea that they believe that pedophilia is not really a sexuality. There's every indicator that it is. Like, if you parse out what a sexuality is, and that's kind of a up in the air question still. Like, a lot of people haven't really kind of decided exactly what it is. But for me, the signs are, it starts young, usually around puberty, if not before. It's there's the emotional component to it, so it's not just purely sexual. There's characteristics.
Right.
You can figure out what a sexuality is. It ticks off all the boxes.
Okay.
And I don't think that, I don't believe in conversion therapy either for gays or for pedophiles. I don't think it works. And it ends up doing more. It would end up doing more harm than good. So the best they can do is help us to cope and find ways to live with it without causing harm. There's about 5 or 6 different core reasons why not MAPS abuse kids, and percentage-wise, that offense is like something like 70%. So roughly, like, anywhere from I've seen percentages from 50 to about 80%. So I'll say about 70% or 65%, if you average of offenders against kids are not MAPS. And they're usually targeting, like, teenage girls. So, there may be some attraction there because they're teenage girls. They're not little kids, right?
Right.
But in terms of MAPS,
the more he talks, the more I'm just like gobsmacked.
With MAPS, you need to do what I'm doing, which is basically, like, understand what the issue is, help MAPS to, first of all, try to destigmatize I'm not saying destigmatize sexual abuse.
Right.
That is rightly stigmatized. And a lot of people will say, oh, you're trying to make it. No, I'm not. It's the opposite of that. But destigmatizing the sexuality itself will help MAPS to come out of the shadows and to seek help. If you're going, okay, we're trying to help you, we're not trying to alienate you, and
I guess he's a bit right with that last statement.
Are ones who are isolated, they feel depressed, they feel all these, they feel stigmatized, and they become fatalistic. They get this idea that it doesn't matter, I'm gonna, mess up anyway, nobody cares about me, and blah blah blah, and then, so that's what happens. They, or in stress. Major stress is a factor for MAPS. Like, a lot of times what we find is MAPS who have offended were under some kind of severe family stress or stress at work or whatever too. So helping them to mitigate stress will help.
All right. Well, check out Todd's info in the description. Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. And
I can't imagine that it's good. Look. Andrew wouldn't even let this guy in his house. Dangerous for this guy to put himself out there like this. If you attack this guy for making himself known, the next ones will hide. That's true. He can't help what he's attracted to, he can help how he acts. How can we help treat the mentally sick people without having a serious discussion with them? This is an amazingly important video. I guess that's true. That's not the video I was thinking of, but I do think it was the same guy. But the video I was thinking of, he did, like, do some of the rationalizing like he does in this video, but like, I don't know, he was saying more about the identity of a minor attracted person and like their flag and all this kind of stuff, and I don't know, being a recognized sexuality. I don't know if this is like before or after that. Maybe he's like changed his mind. I have no idea. But yeah, but people like that are out there. Oops. I feel so. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough one. Like he makes a lot of sense, but I'm not sure I'm changing my mind. I'm not sure I can agree with him claiming it is a sexuality per se. But I do agree that it is a mental illness that needs treatment. I'm not gambling on these freaks behaving themselves. I remember when people like him got thrown in prison. Teto tube of the day, Teto. I love Teto! Remember when these guys just ran the British Broadcasting Company? You mean people like Trump? Teehee. Teehee teehee. I'm busting up these walls only to likely put them back in the same places later. It is what it is. It is what it is. I miss Chris Hansen. I don't think Chris Hansen is a bad guy per se. But I think he's like many individuals who were or are very money motivated. Very into the scoop more so than the genuine good of humanity. God, not being able to pick these up pisses me off. Wait, maybe I could hide them in the floor. I don't think I can hide them in the floor. Shite. We'll build a floor above them. That's what I'll do. I'm so heckin' clever. Welcome back, Matthew! Like Dr. Phil? Yeah, I think so. Were you hiding bodies in the floor? Yeah, wood bodies. Cuties, and this is not a reference to the movie. I am gonna be right back 1 second. I want to grab a glass of water. I have a water bottle, my trusty water bottle, but she's in the dishwasher. He left survivors. Wait, who? You wash your water bottle? You expect me to just, like, keep drinking, like, calcified water and mold all the time? Oh, I meant Chris Hansen shouldn't have left the people alive. I mean, it wasn't his choice. I'm sure if it was their personal choice, they would tase and shoot them. Algae makes your gut biome stronger. I'm gonna need a source. But anywho, be right back. Squeak, squeak. Oh, I'm addicted to sitting on my foot, on my leg. Addicted. A bike. Should take bets on what Yuki's gut microbiome was like. Probably not great, I'm not gonna lie to you. Who got some squeaky floors? I'm so, I'm so sorry. Man, I'm sorry you had to hear that. They really are squeaky. They're not as bad, I think, as my parents' house, though. Was it the floor or her knees? Both, dude. I'm sure if that was your chair or your floor. Both. I be squeaking, bro. I should have muted first to preserve your precious ears. Alright, what should I do with this building? What should I build? What should I decorate? Servo's daddy. Build a goon cave. Minecraft themed house. I mean, I don't hate the idea. I just don't know that this is the building for it. Oops, there's a spider web. Sounds like I'm walking on grass over here. Hee. Make it a giant wood chipper. I second the goon cave. Hey, well, okay. Okay, hear me out. Ladies and gents, there's 3 floors, okay? 3 floors. How do I make a goon cave 3 floors? There's got to be more to this story. Backrooms vibes. Come to the first floor and you pick up all the tissues and things. Oh no. Hi guys, I finished my session. Hi Snart. Snart, what should I build? I'd rather see a Miku house than a goon cave. We've had enough degeneracy for one stream. Okay, fine. Miku house's fire. Simp cave. What would a Miku house look like? Miku house goon cave. What the hell happened while I was gone? I went on a fun sidetrack mission. Um, where did Binks go? She binked out. Doesn't have strength to deal with the isms today. Which I get. I understand. What is agony mean? And let me think about how I want to lay this out. I like in the open floor plan down here. It's the back of the staircase. I'm not sure about. Perhaps I will close it back off. Bonk. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh wee ooh. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh wee ooh. Jarvis slammed my head into a wall. Jarvis, dismantle the goon cave. There's actual Miku mini rooms. Are we talking like fan rooms, or are we talking there's like son of a gun? There's still a line there. That there's I don't know, official Miku something others. It's like an official merch thing. You could buy it and assemble a Miku themed room. What? Why won't Miku talk to me? That sounds like a skill issue. Yuki, what'd you have for dinner? I had crab cakes and broccoli. It's super expensive, so I don't wanna. Miku does not talk to British people. Miku hates British. LMAO. Not as much as the British do. That's so true. Talk to any British person. Bless you. Temporary doorframe. What? You guys hear that? Okay, silent. Ambience turned on. Thought I was stroking off for a second. Stroking out, I mean. The door frame is off center by one brick. I'm going to hurt people. Two, one. I have no choice. I can't stop yawning. They don't have a US sized door frame. I don't know. Oh. There's like a hold up. A slightly thinner one, I think. There we go. That's more even. Crap. There we go. Are we satisfied now? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Why are the doors so small? I don't know. I mean, standard doors. There's narrow doors. There's medium doors. Wide doors. A door like this. SpongeBob YouTube poops. Is there a special brand of YouTube poops? Irreplaceable. Oh, Yuki, remember that VTuber? Which VTuber? Oh my god, that scared me. I don't know why it scared me. What kind of rooms would a Miku house have? The one that did something disgusting with her mic on. Again, which one? Why does the fart redeem work so well as a screamer? Because I don't know. But it does. Karaoke room, depression room. She would have an epic gaming setup. The one I showed you that you put on stream once. The one with the, like, the compilation. Not the cute voiced one. What is this? Garbage, that's what it is. A basement where she sacrifices people. Oh, that's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. Build, you fool. Brick by brick. I don't know if I would like teal colors as much if it weren't for Miku. I haven't done a Miku fan art in a long time. I should do it again. Teal is sky blue, right? Orange is red, right? I'll just start with this first floor. I'm thinking Miku, Miku, ooh, Miku, Miku, Miku. make the awkward floor thing you did to hide the wood bodies into a stage of the microphone or something. Ah, that would be cool. I was thinking of making it a kitchen though, a Miku kitchen, and putting a music room on a higher up floor. Not that you weren't cooking with your suggestion though. Oh, which I do? Then you always have to go over the stairs when you're moving food here and there. Okay, but if I put a kitchen up on the second floor, then you'd have even more stairs. I guess, I can move it over here in this corner. Miku Dayo. Hold on, brothers, vote. Do I make this platform bit the kitchen, or do I make it a stage? 1 for kitchen, 2 for stage. Vote now on your phones. Both kitchen stage. I could also make a stage over on this side. Does Miku cook? Who let Miku cook? Miku always cooks. How long do I plan on streaming for today? I'm not really sure. I need to work out, so maybe I shouldn't stream for too long, but yeah, no. Oh, das ist nicht gut. Yuki, you don't need to work out your perfect way you're actually working out is good for everybody. It is very important to do for your health and well-being. Gonna make this back hallway so that you could like access this closet from the back, but we're switching up because stuff and reasons. Be ripped. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I am fine. If I became a bodybuilder, you'd be scared. I am very, very, very far from being a bodybuilder. I'm not even like in shape. I was just recently very excited because I was able to practice a little bit of the dances that I used to do. Can't wait to see the Yugi steroid jungle jeans. I go watch Jet and you. I can't believe you're gonna abandon me. I can't believe you hate me. You're telling me that you would just leave a Yugi Bun stream to watch anime? What the freak? Fake fan. Yugi Bun's energy drink. What flavor would I be? Old socks. Why do you say? Say I could watch it tomorrow. Oh my god. A Yuki bun is for life and not for Christmas. Yuki energy drink, it makes you fall asleep. That's so true, bestie. That's so true. It would be purple and smell of lavender, but then taste sus. Not dookie buns. smelly piss flavored. Dude. Can't have shit in this house. Oh, I want to watch it so bad too. I don't know where to watch it at though. Hmm. Hmm. Prime? Bid you all a good night, and just to make sure, no matter what, you remember this really important thing about. And he's gone. Good night, Squiddy. Hmm. Somebody host a watch party. Oh, oh my gosh. This is a game changer. It's like the. This is kind of the Miku pink. Bruh. There we go. have an idea. That's because thigh highs are better. But you can't help with your names, you know? I just realized that this isn't even, and now I'm going to fucking crash out. Crap. This one. Oh, that's a spot up there. Solo twirls hair watch party. Oh, oh, oh. When you free, twirls hair, kicks legs. Tomorrow night, touch his fingers. What time? Let me download some Miku pictures really quick. God, I hate when they're fucking web peas or whatever. Let me save you as a PNG, you Kentucky fried bitch. Let's do Monday afternoon, bros. Why is everything in these dog shit file types? But that's like next week. Yeah, next week is only in a couple of days. Ya goober! You ding dong. You heckin' hacker. We could binge watch the original Painting and Stalking tomorrow if you're up for it. Oh my god, I'm up for it. I really did think finding and saving pictures of Miku would go a lot easier and faster than it is. I need to do more my own free time. But here's what I'm gonna do. I missed a spot throwing myself off a bridge. Alright, this is probably gonna lag out, so give it a second to be patient. What are you stream tomorrow, huh? Art? Art and fart? Art fart? It's okay, sweetie. Take your time. About to see a bunch of pictures of my my Final Fantasy bun. Loading in very slowly. And her husband. And a Philly cheesesteak. Who's that handsome devil? You're funny. You're a real funny guy. Oh my god, this is gonna take 3 years to load. My bun's so cute. I love my bun. His bun is okay too, I guess. I need soda right now to stay awake. Go to bed. Alright, there we go. I think we're mostly loaded in, so let me choose a Miku picture. Bigger. Okay, too big. Maybe I can resize it after I place it. Not go to bed, I'm a real fan. Yes. Yes. Let me resize. Yes. Tried the red bean bun. How was it? I'm lagging. Let me see if there's something I could do about it. I can't win. Oh, let me try closing Photoshop. Maybe that might help a little bit. Tee. Okay, I guess I just gotta deal with a little bit of lag. So squelchy. Don't you just love a good squelch? Head off to Munch now. Y'all have a nice time in the stream. Yeah. I don't know how much longer I'll be at this. Please send results of the house after. Like the whole thing, or... Because I don't think you can finish the whole thing today. Yeah, my dream house, for real, for real. Oh, a little hole. I'm gonna fill that hole. And then I'm gonna paint that hole. Holy moly. Bye, Snort. I am back. Welcome back. My siblings got me into grow a garden again. Except I'm already bored. And I've already stopped playing it. Tee. They have a new pet. What, grow a garden? They have a bunch of things that I don't care about. Hee. Sorry, I don't mean to be such a hit flips hair savage. I'm almost tempted to make the entire ceiling black. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm still mad I never got my pedal bee. Um, and then they had the audacity to have like a traveling merchant that lets you like spend some leftover honey you might have, and they just so happened to have had the bee egg in stock. So I tried it one more time outside of the whole bee event, and I didn't get my pedal bee. I was fixing to crash out. Is there an emo Miku? Does Black Rock Shooter count? Black Rock Shooter. Rage quit at them. I mean, the first time I stopped playing, I rage quitted because I didn't get my pedal bee, but then, uh, I didn't get my pedal bee, and I just know that I sighed heavily. I don't know what I actually did in the moment beyond that. It's the only thing I care about. Rut-row raggy. The sleepiness is hitting me. It's over. She lasted 2 hours without being sleepy. That's really funny considering I've been yawning. I will say, this is more energy for me than usual. lasting 2 hours is a lot. Tell a guy that, am I right, fellas? What a unique contrast in colors. Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Oops. The sucky thing about this is it'll probably show through the floor on the upper floor. Oh, well. Me cocoon cape. My job is cloths and dishes. Smash that like button if your job is the cloths and the dishes. I have a pretty strong suspicion as to why, but I always wake up like an hour and some odd after I've gone to sleep, and then I go pee pee, and then I go back to sleep. Do you not pee before going to bed? I do. I usually go to the bathroom, and then I go to bed, and then I take my meds, and then, depending, rid of you. Put you over here instead. And then either I use the bathroom again before I fall asleep, or I wake up and I have to use the bathroom. And sometimes even I do my usual pee, and then I take my meds, and then I go pee again, and then I go to sleep, and then I wake up to pee anyway. Like, there's just no winning it, TBH. How much piss does your body make? Dude, if I actually drink enough water, I, honest to God, would have to pee like every 50 minutes. I say drinking water. Matthew, can you not squeeze the pee out like a toothpaste tub? It's pee, it's not gel. B, go to the hospital. Why is your pee so chunky? Binky, I don't know if you need to hear this or not, but like pee has the consistency of like water. Non-gel pee efforts. I hate this. I hate this conversation so much. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it, bucket. I'm going ham. Pissing Ash. That sounds like a really messed up Pokemon doll. New in stores now, Pissing Ash. Roll him like a toothpaste tube to get the last drop out. It's super fun. You're so real for that reaction. Glad it's not here right now, you'd be joking. I'm almost surprised he hasn't messaged me again. Like, hey Yuki, my good friend. You don't think I'm a PDF file, do you? That would make you sickening and sick. Katharina. Fucking stop. Oh. Was she? Wow. Oh, you missed that bit of lore. I would say to ask lay friend about it, but I think like just saying the words out loud makes me feel the energy leaving her. Like her soul leaving her body, I can feel it. I did miss it all. It's probably for the better. I butchered my run today. I spent too much time on power and wit, and speed and stamina were necessary. Top Gun. Yeah, boy has me convinced that like every horse should be. You should focus on speed and stamina mostly, and everything else is secondary, except for Guts. Guts is ass, he claims. Speed! Only this year. He got banned from the DC because he pretty much called himself out for being a. Yeah. Yep. Then I didn't use someone's max capped Kita-san black. So I had 3 of them, right? And I thought 3 is what you needed. But my max level's 40, and I know that you could give 50. So I was like, does that mean I need a 4th Kita-san? Ah! Which I might be shit out of luck because the event's like pretty much over. We love speed in this household. His ex was a crazy conservative Christian. Yep. Yuki, what do you do for a workout? Well, it depends. I've only done it like 3 times since I started. And I've been starting very small because I don't want to injure myself and prevent myself from working out more. So I've done like small reps of arm and leg exercises in sets of 12. And the other day, I did some of my dances that I haven't done in a long time. But back in the day, I used to like do that for over an hour, the dances. It was a pretty good workout, and then sometimes I do strength training, but freaking dancing is like both cardio and strength training, to be honest. We need a recap VC call. I'm down to join after stream, but I'll probably mute and just listen to work out, to exercise my buns. Oh, we knew. We done knew. We definitely instantly knew, but it was a matter of like, how bad was it? And is this a person that's gonna like stick around for long, or are they gonna shoot themselves in the foot? I think we know the results. Pickle Man vibes from the get go. I wonder if you'll enjoy the next video that I have coming out. So it's another interesting character. Pickle Man plus Diaper Man. Ugh. Don't remind me. I love Shell. W mods, right. I was not expecting Shell and Co to like stay around, like stick around for as long as they did, because she and I think not David had been like hanging around and had been mods um since before I like effed off into the abyss. So like prior to like around 2020 or something when my stuff was popping off. But they stuck around. They weren't super active, which I don't blame them because neither was I. Been here for a while, huh? Poor guys. Be nice. They love you? I really truly wasn't expecting it. I guess I have low expectations for like everyone and everything. Not that there's like anybody else is doing anything wrong. I just don't expect people to stick around for my antics. They really are. Good on them. Kari's been here a while too, right? I don't know. She just recently became active again. So I don't know if she was in the server but like inactive or what. But she's so nice. She's been so nice to me. She hasn't come to the streams though. Yeah. I'll go for this darker tail. Screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna figure out how I want these to look. Like, I kind of want to make them teal, but I feel like it'll look dumb. Oops, wrong one. Handles. Miku Kitchen. Math. I just thought of something. Matthew, if you ever become a meth head, which I'm not recommending, by the way, but if you ever did become one, I think you should change your nickname to Matthew. Tell that one to your Nana, she might get a kick out of that. What tripping are you sponsored? Kinda, yeah. Speaking of which, you could be so cute and quirky and use my code for 50% off your first order with Factor, and it would be so cute and so quirky of you, and you'll get some pre-packaged nom noms that are easy and good for you. And you could get them with my link. Give us a sponsor ad. How much off? 50%. 50. Girl, you are rich. I am the opposite of rich. So the sponsor is I should put it in Discord. This is a Stream Elements sponsor, so it's not as fancy and cool as if it were like a real sponsor. But because I've been streaming on Twitch again, I qualify to do some sponsory thingies, which is why I did the Roblox one. How? I mean, is it not a start? It's something. I mean, I'm still happy about it. Just I'm not the high roller that you think I am. I mean, I'm pretty much on most things kind of starting from scratch. It'd be rough out here. Um, so I'm broke as hell. But I have to really stick with it and be consistent, or I'll continue to be a broke bitch. Can you get a sponsorship for Live 2D? I wish. You broke. I only got $45 to my name in cash and $12 not in cash. I don't even want to mention what I have and don't have because it's depressing. But it's the risk that I take by choosing to do what I do and then changing things up and then also, picking back up from being super inactive and then consistent and stuff like that. So it'd be like that. It'd be like that. But I hope in a few months I won't be super broke anymore. Not even rich, just a couple hundy in my bank account would be nice. Yeah, you'll get there, don't worry, don't worry. If only you still had your cash. Got $100, like I barely anything. Bold of you to assume I have $100. What is a cash cow? Someone you milk for dollars. It's normal to be broke when you're young, I think. Hell yeah. Hey, bounce. I let you milk me by dollars. normal to be broke at any age nowadays, to be fair. Being alive is expensive, true. So is being dead, true. Coffins cost a hefty penny, yeah. Bees! On our way to work after waking up. Hard-working bees indeed. Pussy repellent. Lord of mercy on my soul. Yuki, do you think if I plant my $45 in the ground, it will make a money tree? I mean, have you ever seen Animal Crossing? You should try it. Imagine a guy comes up to you and like purposefully like puts his arm up on the wall next to you so you get a good whiff of his $100 One Piece cologne and deodorant. Holy shit, Yukibuns VTuber. Holy shit, carries. Oh my god, how are you? Low. Yamero. You're gonna make me die. I'm gonna die. What does Luffy smell like? Sweat and seawater? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. How are you? Is the mood in this kitchen like a vibe? Fluffy smells like meat. That just buy a meatloaf. Smother yourself with it. Just bathe yourself in hot dog water. Oh my god. You are so unintentionally, like, hilarious. I'm the kind of person I don't particularly enjoy a lot of scented products. It gives me a headache. Shit. Okay, cool. Dude, I'd probably be a little bit bummed out if somebody got me like a Funko Pop because those things are so ugly. I hate them. I invented the first scented product. I also want to know what it smelled like. Sweat cologne or like pheromone perfumes. It definitely work. Smelled of panther blood. And did you ethically source your ingredients for your cologne slash scented products? Pheromone perfume, ew. I swear it's real. It's so dark in the room that like I click onto the menu to buy stuff and it's super bright and my eyes hurt. Mine eyes. Mine Kockenbollen. Turn on. Do it. Do it. Shine bright like a diamond. I thought it would attract women. Oh my god, please, please buy that and tell me, report back the results. did research of it before, how the body makes people fall in love. I just want love, so the best way is through the nose or the stomach, and I don't know how to cook. Learn how to cook! Cooking is so fun. Love starts when you stop looking for it and start giving it. So true, bestie. So true. You're such a genius. Art shouldn't get sullied by human nasty touch. Oh my gosh, goofy goobers. Oh, I like how that looks. Oh, okay. I'm gonna start weeping. They break your legs and stretch you. That's how I just attract women. Hey, baby girl, I'm gonna break your legs and stretch you. Oh, you can put a tablecloth on this bad boy? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I feel like if Squid said that, it would 100% work on me. I mean, is there anything he could say that wouldn't work? Be so for real. There was a surgery I can't say here, but it is risky. Are you talking about in the dong department? Binky! Binky. Be nice. I agree with you, boy, Rando. That kind of surgery is a waste. And trust me, it's not gonna benefit you any. It's a waste of moolah. I'd rather spend my money on peen enlargement surgery than Luffy D Monkey cologne. Cosmetic surgeries won't save you if you then put a fucking One Piece pheromone anti-puss spray. Stop, he's already dead. Maybe hero bucks. Okay, hypothetically speaking, if you got that surgery, is it still possible to partake in the you-know-what activities? Binky. Her villain arc has awakened. Yeah, Randall, why are you so well researched on this topic? Video essays. Yo, send a link? Lose the whole thing altogether. Imagine you go through all that trouble and that sucker just falls off. It just pieces out. I'm gonna start weeping. How small was it? Imagine paying to cripple your wiener and not appreciate the one your mom gave you. I feel like appreciating the one your mom gave you is a little weird. At least I wouldn't word it that way. Just use black magic, way more effective. Science doesn't matter unless it's food. We talking about. Size matters when it's about the heart minus ball. Dude, imagine they like opened him up and slapped his heart out on a table and then slapped a normal person's heart next to it. Or just any organ for that matter. Hehe. What is this? Bar table. What the hell is this? Ew. If this was shorter, it'd be cool. Wait. Nope, too big. Oh, you couldn't? Wait. I will do these. No, don't play WoW. Play the other game and join me and Binky. Except I don't actually have a sub to the game, so it's all in our head. Listen, bruv, I'm not trying to be mean, but it is what it is. I'm just a little whimsical guy, and I love a good laugh. I'm gonna put like snack tables, but none of these really work. Would little cubicles be dumb? Hollow Knight. Can you do anything with XP? That's a good question. I have no idea. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It fits neatly. Yes, better. That almost scared me again. You're so cute with your mom-loving propaganda. You should love your mom now. I'm not sure what color to make this carpet. I'll just do more Miku color. Moms are there to be lifted and cherished. Aww. Seth, do you even lift and cherish your mom? Oh. Oh, I can't target and grab it. Hold, wait. I saw an E for a second. Damn. It's over. It's so over. Oh yeah, I made it overhang. Duh. There we go. Do you think Snart will like this? She will love it. Oops. Oh, the quality on that's really bad. Maybe if I shrink it, you won't notice. Oh, you can really notice. That sucks. Her heart will grow 4 times its original size when she sees this. You're funny. Really wish it would stop defaulting to the built-in. Is that better? Okay. I think it's about skedaddle time. Good night. Oh, sorry, Seth. I missed your message. Good night. But good night to everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you for popping in. I'll be back tomorrow. Let me know if you want to see me carry on with this build or if you want art. Let me know. Anywho, good night.